Hello and welcome to Fashionably TV. I'm your host Francesca Rusling and today is going to be an exciting show. We have a special guest, Sophie Mooney, who is going to be talking to us about her year placement with world designer Marcus Lutfer, and then an easy DIY on how to turn your shabby clothes into unique pieces for clothing fit for any runway. But first, the biggest fashion headlines from this week. The 2016 American Music Awards aired last month, and the biggest stars wore their larger-than-life outfits. From Chrissy Teigen in her leg-bearing Youssef Akbar maxi dress and a classy black Monique Lehillier Lily Blocks clutch to Keke Palmer. Sporting a silver Natalie Fendler chainmail crop tank, matching choker and mini skirt, all pulled together with a pink fur coat. Meanwhile, Idina Menzel had us all turning heads in a black strapless sheer trumpet gown with multicolour embellishments by Thai Nguyen Atelier. The outfits weren't the only things keeping our interest though. The anticipation of which hot artist would win an award also had us on our toes. Selena Gomez won Favourite Female Artist in the pop rock category, also showing off a stunning red Prada plunge line dress. Whilst Justin Bieber won the Favourite Male Artist in the category, although looking rather less impressive, rocking the I just woke up look with a t-shirt and shorts. Fifth Harmony grabbed everyone's attention when they graced the red carpet wearing all black revealing gowns. The group showcased these outfits to their full when they accepted their award for the best collaboration with their hit song Work From Home featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
It's the first day that it's rained in LA in a long time.
In months.
And it's a red carpet, and you know what happens when you put red, wetness, and white together.
Looking hot, looking hot.
Tell me about this look.
It's Zuhair Murad, and it's snazzy, you know, just with the weather and the rain and the cold, I just figured I'd put on a short skirt.
Tell me about your look tonight.
I wanted to do like an effortless look because I'm not really music, so I'm just here because I'm a fan of music. And I felt something easy breezy. I've never done a look like this. I feel good.
In other news, Isabella Springmore, a 19-year-old from Guatemala with Down syndrome who has shown her work at London Fashion Show, has come out saying that she was turned down from 2 fashion schools because of her condition, saying she would not be able to cope. However, her mother stated that it was a blessing, saying it was so sad but it made her change everything. She then decided she wanted to learn sewing, so I took her to a sewing academy for women. Isabella has now released a clothing line dedicated to others with Down syndrome and hopes that this will create a new perspective for other designers. Fashion designer Lapo Alcan faked his own kidnapping to extort money from his family. Alcan reportedly called his family and requested $10,000 for his safe return. However, once the drop-off had occurred, Alcan and the escort were taken in for questioning, and it was soon revealed by the police that the designer had concocted the plot himself. He is now facing charges for falsely reporting unlawful imprisonment. Last week was this Victoria's Secret fashion show, and Gigi Hadid was featuring in the catwalk event for the second time, which she described as a dream, and that she would never be able to put into words how much being in the show means to her. Yet, horror struck as the model walked down the runway. Gigi was strutting her stuff wearing large feather wings and a black strappy bodysuit when one of the pieces snapped, revealing a major wardrobe malfunction. However, the professional supermodel kept her cool and continued with the show despite the mishap. That's all in this week's fashion news. Stay tuned, as coming up we have a simple demonstration from our special guest Sophie Mooney and an interview with her about her placement with Marcus Lupfer.
Hi, my name is Sophie and today I'll be doing a simple demonstration of how you can turn your jeans into a pair of shorts. These shorts are the perfect idea for summer and a great way to experiment with these different designs and brands. All you need is a simple plain white t-shirt and your favourite style of jeans. Coming back to summer fashion, a recent craze has been circling around the public. Celebrities such as Kanye West, Kylie Jenner and Justin Bieber have all been wearing the same clothing. I will now demonstrate how you can steal the look of your favourite celebrities. And here we have our model Charlie wearing our finished product. As you can see, the simple yet trendy look really matches that summer vibe. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to Fashionably TV. Joining me now is Sophie, who is in her third year of fashion management with marketing at Solent Uni. Sophie also did a year's placement with Marcus Lupfer, a London-based designer who shows at London Fashion Week. So Sophie, what made you choose to study fashion?
Well, I've always loved fashion since I was about 5 or 6. My mum really got me into it to start with, so she would sort of do arts and crafts with me, loads of fun things. So we would do cross stitch, we would make clothes from my toys, I would dress up and I'd work out what was trendy and what was so not cool, and my mum wouldn't care and let me do what I wanted. And then I kind of went on to loving it at school, at primary school, and then I went into doing it at GCSE, doing textiles, and then again I did it at A-level, and that's natural progression through my whole life kind of got me to where I am now and studying fashion.
So what does fashion mean to you?
Fashion is art. So fashion is something that comes from your love and the emotion and the thought process behind it all. So for example, Alexander McQueen, he had all these things going on in his life and he always portrayed it in his fashion and he always made it emotive, and it can be as wacky as you want it, it can be as, you know, simple as monotone colours. It's basically your perception and your uniqueness can be portrayed in fashion as art.
And what was it like to work with the great Marcus Lupfer?
Well, Marcus was bonkers, to say the least. He was always bouncing off all walls, always wanting to get things done so at a quick, fast pace. We do one thing and then next thing you know, we were off to go see a celebrity to have a fitting done for their premiere or for Game of Thrones premiere, which was just incredible. And he was always trying to get things done really quickly, always wanting, having the best ideas, but wanting to have so many ideas developed in one go that you were just so overwhelmed. But it was an amazing experience, and I've learned so much from him as such a unique and inspirational person to where he is today, because obviously he's developed his own business from nowhere. So I've got so much admiration for him and I'd love to go back and work for him.
So where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Well, either working for Marcus, or I would love to work for a department store like Harrods and do some sort of buying or merchandising role to start with, and then kind of develop it into having my own, be in charge of my own section. So it would be women's wear or sort of urban wear or accessories and things like that, and I'd pull on all my contacts and my experience to be able to pull together a really good, solid and interesting sort of range of clothing for women around the world to come and have Harrods or Selfridges to be the destination for them to come to.
Perfect. And what impact do you want to have in the fashion world?
Well, I have really strong beliefs about sustainable and ethical manufacturing and clothing. I really believe that we need to move on with this trend that is currently being processed now, as it's not going to be as fast fashion as we know it today will not be the same as it will be in 30 years time. So going from where I want to go in 10 years, I would use my position in Harrods or in another store like that to really drive forward my feelings of sustainable and ethical clothing at a high level, at a luxury level, so that it will trickle down into high streets, and so everyday people, the masses, will be able to buy clothing ethically and believe it themselves, and that's what I want to do.
Okay, so now it's time for a quick game of Who Wore It Best.
Cool. Picture one, I believe. She looks nice. Picture two, but I do love Emma Stone, but I'll go with picture two.
Hard choice.
Was Kim K. Always got to go Kim K. She looks fabulous, whatever she wears. Beyonce again, she just looks amazing anything, especially see-through.
Yeah.
Gotta love see-through on Beyonce. J-Lo, she looks a bit skinny, in my opinion, in there. The middle one, definitely the middle one. Curves are always better with a tight dress, definitely. Hard one. Picture two, I'd go for picture two. Rihanna, but I do love Peter Kay. Peter Griffin even. They look kind of similar. And the Corn, because I'm not even going to say his name. And the Queen. God save the Queen.
She does look good in yellow
She does. And that hat to die for.
Well, thank you for talking to us, Sophie. I'm looking forward to seeing your name everywhere in the next few years. That concludes this week's show. Thank you for watching and see you next week.